centering pass. Oh, what a sensational save by Ethan Laughlin.
Shoots, deflects, still loose, they score!
Well, the regular season has concluded and the postseason is finally upon us. Live from American Heartland Ice Arena, it is the SHL playoffs. And tonight, it's game 2 of the quarterfinals between the number 3 GBS Titans and the number 6 St. Ignatius Wolfpack. Rudy Hodgson alongside Wes Anderson, who's down at ice level. Let's cut straight to the chase, Wes. He's down with the St. Ignatius head coach.
Thanks, Rudy. Coach, you've been able to establish your game early in the first period. You're taking the lead in the first period of the last 3 games. What do you need to do tonight to have the same outcome?
Yeah, well, we're expecting the push from Glenbrook South. We're treating it like an elimination game. To us, we got to get the job done now. There will not be complacency in our game.
Talk about getting the job done. One of your best players, Tiernan Ryan's 3 goals in the last 2 games against the South team. What have you liked about his game in that span?
Yeah, listen, he's a north to south hockey player. Goes straight to the net. Lindros, we demand and expect big things from him, and looking forward to seeing more tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. That was head coach Spencer Montgomery, who is looking to punch his ticket to the semifinals. All that to be determined. Time, date, all the details. The only focus is the game at hand, where last night these two teams met up in game 1. Same venue, but the outcome in favor of the Wolfpack. They won 5-2 in a game where, well, the Superstars did what the Superstars do, and they came ahead and showed their stripes in that 5-2 victory. But on the other end, it's GBS who is hoping to keep their SHL season alive. And the first step in doing that is by getting a win here at Heartland Ice Arena. They're led by Zach Freemuth, who has led the SHL in just about every category, an astounding 63 points in the regular season. And if they want any chance of getting a deep playoff run, they're going to have to rely on number 81 in yellow. And on the other hand, it's been the story of the netminders. Ethan Laughlin, who was a 2024 All-Star Game selection, has been anchoring this team for quite some time. He'll get the nod tonight once again. And then wearing gold, Eli Kamens, absolutely dynamite, the clear number 1 for GBS. It'll be a tale of 2 netminders, as one hopes to stay alive and the other one hopes to punch their ticket to the postseason. Buzzer sounds. We await puck drop. Both teams will go to their respective huddles, talk things over, final preparations before yet another puck drop in the postseason. SHL playoffs, one of the best places to be. Very exciting as always as we welcome back. First he's here, now he's there, Wes Anderson. What a game we got on our hands, my friend.
Yeah, Rudy. What a game we have on our hands as well. You talked about the goalie matchup. We got Eli Kamens and Ethan Laughlin, two of the best in the SHL here. And as for the goalie tandem, me and you, we love to see a goalie battle. And I think we're going to lock in prime minutes to see one tonight.
Last night it was Iggy getting things done the way they've been getting it done as of late. 5-2 was the final score. If you're St. Ignatius, we touched on it a little bit with Coach Montgomery. What is the game plan here as you try to punch your ticket to the semis?
Hot start, right? Alluded to it a little bit with the interview with Coach Montgomery. 13-4 in leading after the first period, 12-2 leading after the second, and 14-5-0 when scoring the first goal. So a hot start for the Wolfpack is something that both the team and the coaching staff is looking forward to tonight.
And on the other end, of course, it's GBS, who had a really strong start to the season. But, we were talking about it just a couple minutes ago, Wes. They've been playing a lot of hockey, and sometimes that rust is going to start to show a little bit.
Yeah, you talk about rust, not rust. And this Titans team, I think it's 6 games games in the last 8 days. And, you know, if they're going to try and find a win tonight, they're going to look at who else but 81 in the center. There's Zach Freeman wears the C, with the leading scorer in all of the SHL, over 60 points here in this season, so they're going to lean on him heavily tonight.
It's St. Ignatius wearing the maroon. It's GBS wearing the gold. It's game 2 of the SHL quarterfinals from American Heartland Ice Arena. Whistle blows, and the puck is dropped. Playoff hockey returns to the SHL network. Lachlan gets his first touch. There's Freemuth, one of the most dangerous players in the entire league. A shot from the point. Early test for Lachlan, and he passes.
Less than 10 seconds in, we see this Titans team trying to assert their dominance on the offensive end here. And quick early save from Ethan Lachlan, checking in the game bright and early. And it's something that the coaching staff for Ignatius is happy to see from their starting netminder.
Rip from the point. Stings up Tiernan Ryan. Another try. That one gets blocked. And Iggy gets a rush. Potential 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Streaking in is Meyer. Gets locked up by McCauley. Now GBS going the other way. Freemuth showing his stripes early. A lot of speed. Beautiful move. Almost carries us to the forehand. And he's met by the big frame of Tiernan Ryan, asserting himself early in this game.
Yeah, Rudy, would you believe it that both teams played less than, 24 hours ago, just over? And there we go. Jimmy the Wiz has got the mic situation set up. I hope that the viewers have been able to hear me. A little bit of a technical difficulty, but the man, the myth, the legend, and Jimmy Olsen getting everything sorted out here. But both teams with a bunch of pace and great speed to start this game, and I think that's what we expected here with elimination on the line for the Titans.
Iggy wins the draw. Try to get something cooking here in neutral ice. Dumping it deep is Dunley. Has 9 assists in regular season play. One of those players that just shows how much depth the St. Ignatius team has. And we talked about it a little bit in the Open West. This is another one of those teams that has played quite a few games because of their schedule and their commitments. Another try. It's still loose in front. And checking in is Eli Kamens, standing his ground and gloving it down.
Yeah, both goalies with some timely saves early. We saw Lachlan on a low tip to start the game less than 10 seconds in, and then Eli Kamens, great tracking through a little bit of a screen, a little bit of difficulty traffic in front, and able to snag it first with the blocker, a little bit of a rebound, but able to gobble that up with the trapper, and we've got a great start here less than 2 minutes into this hockey game.
A whole lot of pace. One team desperately trying to stay alive, and the other one trying to close the door. Another try. Might have gotten it with the skate was Kamens. St. Ignatius, after the early push from GBS, trying to get something going of their own. A little bit of a tie-up behind the goal line. Nobody comes away with it. Puck squirts free into the far corner. Eventually played out and carried by Monaghan. Adam Sokol has it. Shot from the point. That one might have gotten deflected. Gets played behind the net. This is a true battle of the heavyweights. Try from distance. Lachlan tracked it down, but it was well wide of the cage.
You can see the onus on getting the puck to the net here. Even if they're shooting it wide, the Titans trying to pound the puck on the Wolfpack net and make Lachlan's life as difficult as possible tonight.
Well, right now, we talked about it a little bit earlier. For the Wolfpack, it's about getting off to a great start in regular season play. 14-5-0 when scoring first, and obviously 1-0-0 in the postseason after locking up that win yesterday. They got off to a hot start, 3 in the first period.
Yeah, and they what, at last 3 games, I think the goal difference in the first period is 6-0 in favor of the Wolfpack, so something that's definitely on the mind of not only the players but the coaching staff as well, is to get a hot start here in the playoffs.
Try from the point, they score! Michael Hollop gets us going at Heartland, and it's the Wolfpack getting us started, 1-0.
Almost as quick as we were talking about the hot start for the Wolfpack, less than 3 minutes in. Just a simple face-off win in the offensive zone, and leads to the puck being in the back of the Titans net, and the Wolfpack are off and running here early.
Well, we alluded to it seconds ago. Good broadcasting if you ask us. 14-5-0 in the regular season. Win scoring first, and they get it going again here at Heartland. GBS, though, trying to get a quick response, playing very physically behind the net. Iggy able to clear. Long stretch pass that was intended for Ari Ram, I apologize. Goes over his blade, and icing will be called.
Great response here by the Titans. It was what you want after giving up a goal, is you come out with a lot of pace, a lot of speed, try and even things up right away. They get the puck in behind the Wolfpack net, trying to generate some offense from below the goal line. To no avail, but force the Wolfpack to ice the puck. And, you know, the Wolfpack just scored off an offensive zone faceoff similar to this, so see what the Titans can tee up here.
Top line out for the Titans. Sherwood gets a chip. Hoffer was trying to get a touch. Sutsius at the point. Finds Freemuth. Freemuth at the wing. Trying to cut in. Nice pass to the point. They got space. A try and a good block by who else but the goal scorer, Michael Holub. Another try for GBS on the rush. Hoffer opts to dump and chase. Lachlan behind the net will slow things down. Hands it off to his captain, number 28, Charlie Reef. Another one of those all-star selections. He's been dynamite all year. Iggy can't clear. Wolfpack on their heels early. Sherwood gets a touch, and St. Ignatius eventually gets that clearance they've been looking for. It's Holub streaking. Won't beat the foot race, it's icing.
You got to love this from the top line of the Titans. Zach Freemuth, Sherwood, and Hoffer just causing all kinds of havoc there down in the offensive zone. You see Freemuth come off the half wall and just a great cross-ice feed to the point, and Johnny on the spot with you, Hoffer, with a great shot block. That puck gets through. You have no idea whether the tip or with the screen in front of Lachlan, anything could really happen there. So it's a great response there by the Wolfpack with a shot block to help out their goaltender.
St. Ignatius wins the draw in their defensive zone. Turnover. Lachlan steers that one away with ease to the near corner. A hit to the numbers. Officials say it was clean. We continue. Ventura got the worst of that contact. Stevens on the forecheck. Doesn't get a touch. Layering the A and trying to get it out. Turned over to Ventura. Another try here. Stevens walks in. Great save by Lachlan. Another try. And that one is denied by the St. Ignatius netminder. Another try. GBS not done yet. Davidson behind the net. Gretzky's office. Centering pass. Lachlan gets a touch with the blade. Controlling. Another pass to the point. Shot from distance. Might have gotten a hop. Goes wide. That was Ryan Mulvey with the shot that almost fooled Lachlan. St. Ignatius survives. Now with a step, streaking in, it's Chinlin who shoots one. Great save made by Kamens. St. Ignatius not done yet. Chinlin trying to go between the wickets, but his chance gets denied. A little bit of an unorthodox save to be made, but they all count the same. They go the other way. Sokol shoots one, and that one is denied by Lachlan. What back and forth action here.
Yeah, Rudy, this pace is neck-breaking. We had an idea there would be a little bit of a goalie battle, and we've seen it so far. Both goalies with some great timely saves, with Kamens making a great save on the breakaway, and then Lachlan just a nice little shrug of the left shoulder to keep that puck from going in. And this pace has been buzzing early, Rudy.
Almost getting a step was Grayson Rizzuti. And now St. Ignatius with another chance, short side try. Easily denied by Kamens. It's Heidkamp now. Plays it off to the point. A shot almost makes its way through, but it was blocked. And now it's Cesario. Nice move, but his touch just a little too in front of him. It gets taken away easily by the St. Ignatius back line. Bergamini almost loses his man. Steers him off just enough. But it's the forecheck of St. Ignatius that almost got a turnover there. It's Surma streaking in. Not a whole lot of danger behind that try. Poderski takes a tumble, and that'll be icing as it goes down the length of the ice. So, Wes, an early goal for the Wolfpack, but dare I say it's been the all Titans here, especially the last 3 or 4 or so odd minutes.
Rudy, I've loved the pace from the Titans so far. Like you said, Gretzky's office, they're doing a great job of working that puck low, trying to find a seam in front, and really making the defense for the Wolfpack collapse to that house area right in front of their net. So even though they're down 1 here early, less than 7 minutes in, they've had a great start to this game.
GBS wins the draw, ringing it around the boards. Deep once again. Ignatius at the point, D-to-D pass, a lot of space to work with. A shot from distance, that one is denied. Puck is still loose in front of the cage. Surma trying to extend his stick, but Jersey comes away with it. A wraparound chance, great save, another try. Oh, Ethan Lachlan with 2 beauties. And the net is dislodged, we'll get a whistle.
Rudy, what? This Titans team, they're doing a great job of getting the puck to the point, and we see Ethan Lachlan on the replay just able to move both left and right on that goal line. First on the wraparound, he's able to secure that post tight, and then puck squeaks across the crease, but great stretch with the left pad. And the Wolfpack netminder, honestly, 4 or 5 great saves here early. I know his team's up 1, but could easily be down 3 here.
Another try from distance. Lachlan makes the save, his 10th in less than 7 minutes into the game. He's been busy. Ignatius, another try, takes a bounce. Hoffer spins and tries to get the shot off. Second try is on target and squeezed by the St. Ignatius netminder.
I think Lachlan realizes his team is, it feels like the ice is tilted, right? He's trying to get as many whistles as possible, slow this game down. You know, that's one of those, that's necessarily not necessarily a shot on goal per se, but it's close enough where you can squeeze it and get a whistle and try and give his team some time to breathe and relax here as they break the puck out.
St. Ignatius finally, as you said, breaks the puck out, and now coming in is Meyer. Shoots one, that one wide. Tiernan Ryan there. No rebound. 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Hoffer has Freemuth. Freemuth with the puck. Streaking in. Backdoor play to Hoffer. Oh, did Lachlan get a touch? It looked like he did. McCauley from distance. Another great save. Oh, they score! What chaos! But it's Freemuth who cashes in. We're even at Heartland, 1-1.
Rudy, take a breath. What action. Zach Freemuth has a 2-on-1 streaking down that right side with Hoffer to his left. Surprised, honestly, that Freemuth moved that so early. A great initial save, too, by Lachlan with the right pad, but relentless pressure by this Titans offense, able to tie things up with all types of traffic in front.
You felt like it was only a matter of time before GBS got one. They finally do. And it's only fitting that this game is even. 2 heavyweights going toe-to-toe.
Yeah, Rudy taking a quick look at the scoreboard. 2-13 shots for the first 7 minutes of this game by the Titans. You can feel that they're doing whatever they can to pull out the W here tonight, and they've got a great start here early.
Tremendous energy here at Heartland. Seems like the crowd is split 50-50. Home ice advantage. Not much of an advantage here as both teams playing on neutral ice. Technically, the home team today is the team wearing gold. Vanderplug gets it up to Ventura. Another dump and chase. Davidson here in the near wing. Tries to get one on target. Goes well wide of the cage. Mulvey collects at the point. Mulvey plays it down. Another try. Lachlan might have gotten a touch. Vanderplug at the point. Spins. No look pass. That one goes above the net. We'll say Lachlan saw it. Another try. Now it's the Wolfpack coming out with a little bit of speed. They'll have to dump and chase. They need a change. They're going to get one. But staying out is Jackson Steinloff on the forecheck. Forecheck pays off. Steinloff centering feed. Nobody home. Another potential break here for GBS. It's Adam Sokol. Sokol. Offside is Cesario. But the pace in this game, Wes. What chaos. What action.
Rudy, you hit the nail on the head once again. And if I'm the Wolfpack, I'm looking for some answers here on the offensive end. After that goal, it's been, 4 or 5 minutes, and they haven't registered a shot on goal. And on the opposite side of things, the Titans have had at least 7 or 8, including the goal they scored. And they really haven't given the Wolfpack defense any time to breathe. So you can see even here trying to just chip that puck in and make the defense turn their backs to the play as they go and retrieve the puck. So something to keep in mind if you're the Wolfpack coaching staff. Just small adjustments to the offensive zone to break this puck out easy can really free up some time and space on the back end there.
Bergamini carries it. Long stretch pass, finds Cesario. Potential 2-on-1 again, but Cesario, backdoor play. Another great save. Oh, they score! He beats Lachlan 5-hole. And the tides have turned. It's 2-1 GBS.
And Rudy, if I'm the Wolfpack, I'm thinking about taking a timeout here, right? That's the second time we've seen the stretch pass beat those 3 forwards from the blue line in, and what patience too by the Titans. Both times you see them move that puck over to the weak side and find a way to put the puck in the back of the net. On the initial try, Hoffer was denied by the right pad of Ethan Lachlan, but this time around the Titans are able to score on their first chance, and they have their first lead of the night.
It looked like Lachlan got a huge chunk of that shot, but it just beats him 5-hole. So after a strong start for St. Ignatius, it's been all GBS. Seems like they're not ready to go home yet. Here comes the captain, Freemuth. Hoffer shoots one. That one goes wide, no real danger. Another try, Lachlan gloves it down, and we'll get a whistle. 7:26 left in the opening period.
And smartly enough, going to give a shout out to Sam Schwartz, our stat guy in our area. He says the Titans are on pace for 79 shots right now, Rudy. 79 shots. Something you talk about video game numbers. You see Ethan Lachlan there again taking a timeout smartly. He knows his team is reeling here. They have really no answer for this Titans offense in the last 6 or 7 minutes. So doing everything he can to slow this game down.
Another try from distance. Lachlan has to extend the blocker hand, gets a touch. Another try. Doesn't go to the net. Numbers here for St. Ignatius on the breakout. Leading again is the captain, checking up. Another try. Save made by Kamens. Denied the shot from Charlie Reef, who was streaking in. Did it himself. Another turnover. Steinloff there. Doesn't get any support. Now, it's Sherwood. Has to dump it down. Icing will be the call. Officials say that he wasn't at center ice, Wes? I don't know.
Yeah, a little ticky-tacky. I think he...
By the book, huh?
Yeah, it's by the book. We've got a great sight line here right at center ice. I think he was about, 4 or 5 inches behind the red paint, but nonetheless, that's one of those where if you're a ref, technically that's the right call. If I'm the Stripes, I think I'll let that one go, but no harm, no foul. We'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Wolfpack.
You just saw on your screen the last save by Kamens. The action resumes. St. Ignatius wins the draw. Shinlin had it momentarily before it got taken away by GBS. Hoffer with a nice saucer pass, receives it calmly, plays it in the near corner, but is quickly met by James Doherty. Wolfpack win that interaction, but the puck goes right back into their zone, which has kind of been the story of the game for the last, now probably 7, 8 or so odd minutes. As our analyst here, Wes Anderson, would say, delayed penalty. Tripping will be called. Couldn't hear what Wes was going to say, but looks like it'll be GBS on the man advantage.
Hey, Rudy, it's one of those where if I'm Ignatius, I'm pretty sure that's icing coming the other way, and the no call eventually leads to them being in the box. So it's one of those where I'd rather take the icing than the 2-minute man disadvantage here, and the Titans are gonna have a great chance here to go up 2 goals. That top line comes out, McCauley and Mulvey there back on the back end, and you see 94 in gold, Wyatt Sherwood, and their captain, Zach Freeman's going to take the face-off.
This is the first time we'll see the power play for GBS, the best in the SHL. Just over 35% conversion rate. Sherwood shoots one, safe. Rebound still loose. Lachlan stands his ground, but Hoffer has it. Freemuth at the wing with a lot of space, finds McCauley. Walks in, back to Freemuth. McCauley tees one up, saved by Lachlan. The rebound was loose. Freeman back to McCauley, and he just sees it hop over his stick, and the man with an A on his chest will have to check up at center ice.
Rudy, if the Wolfpack are going to want to survive this power play, they're going to have to get bodies and shooting lanes.
Sherwood carries, takes a look, finds Freemuth. Freemuth back to Sherwood, lots of space, shoots one, saved by Lachlan. Puck collected at the wing, it's McCauley. Takes a lap, surveying, thinks about shooting. Back to Freemuth. Very dangerous. Here comes Sherwood. Beautiful pass across. A shot. That one goes over the crease. Sherwood again. GBS getting away with everything here on the power play. Backdoor bang play, but it hops off the skate of Sherwood, and it'll go back to neutral ice, and PP1 is getting off the ice. Here comes the second unit. Freemuth doing it himself, shoots one, and easily gloved down by the netminder Lachlan.
You can see Lachlan looking at the ref almost to say, save me. The Titans have this puck on a tee right now, snapping it around, and great disguise too up top by the Titans as we saw Freemuth, Sherwood, and Mulvey rotating at the top, really causing confusion for the top of the box of the Wolfpack PK, making things hard and doing a great job of getting pucks through screens and bodies in front, making Lachlan's life, super hard on this PK to track the puck on the way in.
Vanderploeg saw it hop off his stick, but he survived momentarily before Steinloff won the battle. Foot race to the puck. Ventura wins. Sutsius now. Long pass finds Stevens. Quickly met by St. Ignatius in the neutral zone, and after about a minute and a half of being dominated, they're starting to stand their ground at the blue line.
Yeah, I think a quick adjustment, too, by head coach Spencer Montgomery to just kind of step up here on the Titans as they try and have a good puck entry on the power play.
Another example of them stepping up, not giving them a chance to get in cleanly. They'll clear it. Obviously no ice on the power play, and that will force Kamens to have to squeeze after a collision in front of his net.
Rudy, now the puck's on its edge there as it's coming in on net. If I'm Eli Kamens, I'm trying to move that puck as quick as possible, right? As soon as you settle it down, you move it to your defenseman or just throw it in a soft area. You got to keep in mind that you're up one man, so even if that puck's thrown into a soft area, you're more than likely going to have a good puck retrieval and be able to turn the puck up the ice.
Sutsius carries. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. So the extremely dangerous GBS power play saw themselves have a whole lot of opportunities, but St. Ignatius survives. Stevens rings it around. Ventura there to collect at the far wing. Right by the hashes. Puck squirts free to the point. Shot from distance. That one might have gone off the side of the net. Either way, not a whole lot of danger behind that try. Just a little under 4 minutes left in the first period. Whole lot of back and forth action. For those at home, it's St. Ignatius with a 1-0 series lead. GBS trying to stay alive and force a game 3. As it stands, they will. Monaghan enters the zone. Blindly passes it, turns it over. Another one of those foot races. Streaking in and getting a step is St. Ignatius. A try short side. And that one is denied by Kamens. Another try. Tiernan Ryan is there, and Kamens extends the glove and squeezes in front of the most dangerous Wolfpack player in the history of the program.
Yeah, and Eli Kamens looked like he was off his angle just a tad bit, able to stretch out that glove and corral that puck in there. But we saw just before that Ari Rom streaking down that left side. I think it was Tiernan Ryan in front he had, and I don't think he looked up soon enough to necessarily see him streaking down that weak side. But Wolfpack with a great push here, and after what seemed like all the Titans for the last 10 minutes.
Puck is still loose. Heavy collision. Official's arm stays down as he was checking on the net that was dislodged momentarily. Puck to the point. D-to-D pass. A try from distance. That one goes wide. Ringing it around is the Wolfpack defenseman Egan Ryan. Tiernan Ryan behind the net. Tries to pass it to himself, but he was quickly met by Freemuth, who breaks it out to Hoffer. Hoffer gets met at the line by Michael Holub. Holub again trying to burst through. And GBS sees the puck on the blade of their sticks. Long pass to Freemuth. He gets a tip to negate the icing. Egan Ryan. More of that D-to-D action as they try to break one out cleanly. They finally do. A little too much there from Davidson. Almost saw him lose the puck. They have to get it deep and get a change as the new defensive unit comes out for the Wolfpack. Steinloff shoots one, trying to go 5-hole. And it's Kamens with a save.
That's the second time this period we've seen the Wolfpack try and beat Kamens 5-hole on that breakaway earlier in the period. An awkward-looking save that looked like it went 5-hole but kicked out of the right side of the net. There's something there that these Wolfpack forwards see between the legs of the Titans netminders, so something to keep in mind as we go along here.
Exactly 1 second, under 2 minutes here in the opening period. 2-1 your score in favor of the team wearing gold with those Michigan-style helmets. the GBS Titans. Davidson settles it, gives it off to Stevens. Clean pass, clean zone entry at Stevens on the backhand, looking for the centering chance. Lachlan will squeeze. But that's exactly what they've been trying to do when they have those odd man rushes, is just try to get the puck into the slot and just clean up the garbage.
They're just trying to create chaos in front of the net. You know, they're in a desperation mode. And you talk about throw the kitchen sink. It seems like the Titans are throwing the whole house at the Wolfpack tonight. If not for Ethan Lachlan, this game could easily be 4-5-1 in favor of the Titans. But that's the mark of a good team, right? You're not always going to have your A game. You're going to have to lean on different players to really get you through big games like tonight. And right now the Wolfpack are leaning on their goalie heavily.
Has stopped 19 of 21 here in the first period. For reference, the team in maroon only has 9 shots on goal.
And Rudy saying that some nights that's a whole game's worth, right? And we're not even through the first period. So first star of the game right now is definitely Ethan Lachlan in the Wolfpack net.
Sherwood, after a shot got blocked for St. Ignatius, was trying to get it up, not able to do that. Another line being gained here for the Wolfpack as they enter the zone, and they catch a break. Another look here, 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Shot, that one goes wide. The rebound, and Kamens from behind the goal line gets a touch on it. Top unit out for GBS now. McCauley spins and looks, finds Freemuth. He rims it around, trying to find Hoffer, and he does. Hoffer couldn't control. Chip pass out. Pass intended for Rizzuti. He has it again. Hoffer going the other way. 1-on-5, Freemuth opts to dump and chase, and a couple minutes ago that would have been an icing, but officials keeping the whistles down.
Might have us in their earpiece down there, heard us give them a little criticism, so trying to keep this game moving are the stripes, Rudy.
2 seconds becomes 1, and that'll do it here for the first period of action in a game that saw the Wolfpack get the early start. It's been all GBS. They notched 2, and after 1 period of play, it's 2-1.
Rudy, it's except for maybe the last 2 minutes of that period where there was a little bit of a pushback by St. Ignatius, it has really been the Titans for the majority of this. Let's say for 14 of the 17 minutes, it's been all Titans. And as we mentioned before, we'll mention it again, Ethan Lachlan doing his best to keep his team in it. And the Titans just doing a great job of getting that puck deep. You mentioned it about before too as well, feeding that puck to the slot, creating chaos when they can, and then trying to get those gritty goals and working from there. And you got to know if you're on the Wolfpack bench, you have to go to the other side of things, just take a deep breath here. You're only down 1 goal, right? It's 1-shot game. They haven't had the same type of offensive output as the Titans, but you're still in this game, right? There's nothing to panic about. Your goalie's locked in. You're going to have to ride him out here a little bit longer until you find your A game, and then, get back to your game from there.
Right now, GBS in all too familiar territory, and honestly, very familiar territory for any team that's been leading through the first period. For reference, 74.1% of all games have been won by teams leading after the first. So GBS trying to just kind of lock it down here, and now they can start to play a little bit more reserved. They know that they're going to come out hot, this St. Ignatius team, and when the offense gets cooking, they can be really scary to look at.
Right, they're not going to completely sit back, but yeah, they've got to have that same intensity, same momentum as they had in the first there. But as you mentioned, this Wolfpack team's not going to go away quietly, right? One of the best teams in the state, one of the best teams in this SHL. They're going to have a pushback. They're going to have something to say, and I have a feeling that Eli Kamens is going to be busy here in the second.
Do not let their 18-11-1 record fool you. This Wolfpack team is one of the scariest, and not just the SHL, but around the entire state. So a relatively quiet first period for them. It's only a matter of time before they start to get cooking themselves.
Yeah, I'm looking at 27 in maroon, Tiernan Ryan. He's the person that really leads this offense, right? The most points in St. Ignatius history, and he's only a junior, right? So think about the records he'll put up when he returns back next year, and he's the one that's going to get this Wolfpack team going as he's looking for the puck here in the middle of the ice.
Top unit out naturally for both teams. We're underway here in the second period of play. Hoffer couldn't control the pass from Freemuth. Entering the zone is Max Mayer. Offside will be the call. Just a little too excited was Tiernan Ryan to enter the zone.
You can see he's palms up. He thought that puck was going to get moved right away. He was streaking down that weak side, maybe looking for a one-timer on the back door, but as you mentioned, just a little too eager here as he's entering the offensive zone.
Just about 30 seconds expired here. Kamen sees one go right to the chest. Couldn't control. Puck stays in the zone momentarily. Freemuth now has it, gloves it down. All by his lonesome, has it. Trying to cut inside of the backhand, not able to do so. McCauley now at the point. Shoots one, might have taken a hop, and glove down by Ethan Laughlin.
Michael Hall doing a great job of closing out, and I think in the process gets a stick on that and shoots right up on his own goaltender. I know he's trying to get in front of that puck the best he can, and made that save just a little bit more difficult for his netminder behind him.
Michael Hollop, second on the team in points, 26 in the regular season, has the lone marker for the team in maroon today. Ventura, after GBS wins the draw, finds Stevens. Stevens was trying to find one in front of the cage, couldn't get the pass off cleanly. Mulvey, slow things down behind the net. Forecheck there for St. Ignatius. Monaghan gets a touch. Sokol keeps it in. Sokol on his offhand, has it on the backhand. Takes a lap, plays it off to the point. Pass off to Weller. Takes a step to his right, shoots one. Laughlin read it all the way. It was squeezed momentarily. That's what the ref saw, even though the puck came loose.
Yeah, really have a great sight line for that shot. You can see Laughlin just closing out everything downstairs, making himself look big, even with a possible tip in front. And just going back to the other side as well, we've seen a few times, a few leaky rebounds from Eli Kamen. So if I'm looking on the Wolfpack side, I'm looking to get as many shots as possible on him, force him to make some tough saves, and then go to the front of the net and try and pick up some change in front.
15:34. Just about a minute and a half expired. Monaghan decides to play it behind the net. St. Ignatius coming the other way. Puck takes a couple of hops. GBS controls. They have numbers. Entering the zone is Ventura. Gets stick checked by Steinloff. Ventura again. Stevens trying to get the puck. And a huge hit. Davidson absolutely wipes out Austin Haynes. Playoff hockey.
I was going to say, watch out when you're on the train tracks. What a hit. We saw the physicality earlier in the first period by Sal. It's kind of regressed since then, but Davidson doing his best to make this feel like true playoff hockey.
Another huge hit from GBS. Getting the worst of that one was Nardella. Slow to get up. Now coming the other way is Chinlin. Passes it. Another try. Making the save is Kamens. Puck behind the net. Steinloff there. Haynes. Centering feed. Chinlin gets the shot off. Saved by Kamens. Another one. Blockered away by the netminder. Ardella tries to center one in. Steinloff got a touch, but it goes wide. Vanderplug hoping to clear. Finds Ventura, and they will. So here's where you're starting to see the stripes peek through. These are the chances that the Wolfpack are searching for. Pajurski now. Checks up, turns it over. 2-on-2, potentially 3. Streaking in. Backhanded try, nobody there. A shot goes off of a body. McCauley takes a look. GBS, almost a clean breakout. Kulikowski shoots one. That one sticked away by Laughlin. Again, potential numbers for St. Ignatius. Cutting in is Jerami. Officials will let the boys play. A lot of contact there. Wes, you didn't like it.
Yeah, I thought that was a hold or a trip. You could call either one of those, even interference as well as The refs are going to call this, and the Wolfpack are going to get called for icing here, and South's going to have a great look at an offensive zone faceoff. But Rudy, going back to it, we see the Wolfpack finally finding their stride here in the offensive end with a good series of shots there, good pressure in the offensive zone on Kamens, but Kamens up to the task and keeping his team ahead by a goal here in the second.
Freemuth wins the draw. McCauley shoots one. Lazy shot finds its way to the far corner. Pass intended for Freemuth, takes a hop. Hoffer, quick change. Comes out, Ventura trying to dish it through. Freemuth with a lot of space to work with. Backdoor play, decided not to shoot, was looking for Davidson. Very rarely do you see a little bit of a miscue from the leading scorer in the league. Stevens bursts through, has space, centering chance, and that one was blocked, but a whole lot of danger behind that pass. McCauley at the point, tees one up. That one denied by Lachlan, who saw it through traffic. Steinloff carries it out.
Rudy, I don't know how Lachlan saw that. We have a great sight line for some of these shots coming in from the point, and I couldn't see his head at all. Just great reactionary save by the Wolfpack netminder once again.
Steinloff uses the boards. McCauley quickly met by Holub. Holub there applying some pressure, not letting them come out cleanly. Referees letting these two teams play. Vanderploeg eventually gets it out. Another try, though, for St. Ignatius after gaining center ice. Holub leaves it for Ryan. Ryan back to Holub. Centering chance. And there was Meyer, but the puck didn't find him. Tian Ryan has to let it go after the delayed offside. GBS clears. Beautiful breakout pass to Freemuth. He has space, finds Sherwood. They streak in. Backdoor play. Hoffer walks in. Great save by Lachlan. The pass was intended for Freemuth, but Hoffer found it. And a great save by number 50 in maroon.
Rudy, what a great passing play there by the Titans, too. Zach Freemuth, all types of speed through the neutral zone is what really creates that opportunity.
Sherwood, centering chance, trying to find Sokol. Well defended by the Wolfpack. Puck dumped in, it's Lachlan, giving his team a fighting chance. And a little bit of a miscue there will result in an icing, and if you're Lachlan, that's probably not what you want to see your defenseman do right now.
Yeah, just a simple pass to the tape, then you can chip that in and get some fresh bodies without giving up our defensive zone face-off. But, if you thought the pace in the first period would subside here in the second, Rudy, it hasn't at all. Just great energy from both teams going back and forth, up and down the ice, just creating all types of offensive chances in either side.
Wolfpack will try again. Pass finds Eber. Cesario wins possession back for GBS, but after being quickly met by two in maroon, a lot of pressure here in the near corner. Monaghan walks in, has to check up, delayed offside. Everybody is patient enough. Now Monaghan enters the zone again. Sokol there. Winning the foot race is Moynihan. I haven't said his name much tonight. Leaves the puck behind, turns around just in time to salvage the play. They clear. And now a little bit more. There are 6 players on the ice. 6 players on the ice for GBS, and the officials haven't noticed. There is an extra man. Now everybody's starting to catch on. And there's going to be a whistle, and I don't think anybody noticed. GBS might have gotten away with one here in the postseason. Stripes. Not exactly showing it tonight.
Yeah, really. I'd be irate if I was the Wolfpack bench, and to your credit, if the viewers can hear at home, the people that were screaming, it was the South fans to our right, hoping that they weren't called for the penalty. Looks like they won't be, so coming away unscathed there with an extra skater on the ice. Not sure how that's not picked up, but we're going to play on here.
We try not to be too overly critical of the officials. They have families too. Stevens walks into the zone, shoots one right into the breadbasket of Lachlan, who makes the easy stop.
Yeah, Rudy, you make a good point there. The referees have a tough job. It's a decreasing job too, just because of how critical. There's a shortage, right? There's a shortage of refs here, and then in hockey, just because of how critical and mean, if you will, the fans can be. So you're right. We'll give the benefit of the doubt to the referees here tonight.
But there is 4 of them. Weller at the point. Shoots one, gets blocked. Spinning, shooting, they score! Pajerski goes 5-hole, and the lead is double. It's 3-1.
Rudy, it looks like Lachlan was in between. It looked like he might have went down beforehand, expecting that puck to come on the net front here as we're getting a look. And just maybe a tad of a screen beats him 5-hole. So sharp tonight. It's one of those where, there's a handful of other shots on net that you think would go in. I don't expect that to beat him. You see his team's going to go down there and give him some love. That's one of those where it looks like an easy shot, but there's a little bit of a screen there in front of him, so he's not able to pick that puck up until the last minute, and it's just a perfectly placed shot between the legs that it's just so hard to squeeze those pads down together. But nonetheless, the Titans have found themselves with a 2-goal lead here in the second period.
Talk about a momentum swing. The missed call leads to a goal for GBS, and they're not done yet. Here comes Freemuth streaking in, passes it to Hoffer, shoots one, and a nice save there by the glove hand of Lachlan.
It's a great response, too, by Lachlan after a goal that he thinks he might have, or he should have had. A confident save on top of his crease, snares it confidently, and gets a whistle for his team.
Wes, goaltender-friendly broadcast. Tough to pick up what you can't see. Hard to fault Lachlan, but surely that competitor in him is certainly wishing that he saw it. Here comes Tiernan Ryan, hoping to get his team back on track. Has a step, carries, shooting! And he saw where he was going, but he just misses the cage.
Yeah, Rudy, we had a great sight line. That top glove area was open, and Tiernan Ryan, you don't want to give him any more time and space than he needs when he's in the offensive zone.
Freemuth walks in, has Sherwood, finds him. Sherwood shoots one, score! Wyatt Sherwood, a beauty, top shelf. It's 4-1 Titans.
Just talking about after you don't want to give Tiernan Ryan any space. I mean, there's a handful of Titans that you don't want to see coming down Broadway with the puck on their hand. Wyatt Sherwood is one of them, and he made no mistake putting that top blocker bar down, bar Mexico, as the kids like to say, and the Titans are off and running here in the second period.
That was an absolute beauty. And now, if the ice wasn't tilted before, it surely is now. It's 4-1. St. Ignatius on their heels. No icing on the play. Puck checked up just enough for the officials to resume the action. Now, if we are going to give them the benefit of the doubt, we will give them credit that they've let these two teams play. And how about that? That one's by the book as well. Right on cue, that's offside.
Yeah, Rudy, they have let both teams play, and it's one of those where I feel like the refs in a playoff situation, they don't want to be a factor in a game, right? They don't want to be the reason that they're giving a team a man advantage if something's close and, not exactly, if it's technically by the book, right? So it's also one of those where not making a call is also affecting the game, as we saw similarly there on the fourth goal for the Titans.
Ventura enters the zone, was looking for Stevens. Puck finds him in the end. Centering chance, gets denied. There was an option in front of the cage. Puck never made its way through. It's Iggy the other way. Haynes carries, gains a step. Quickly met by Vanderplug. Steinloff there. We'll say that Steinloff won that battle. Vanderplug sees the puck leave his blade. A try from distance, glove down by Kamens. No rebound. 7:32 left in the second.
Yeah, Rudy, just the third shot on goal for the Wolfpack here in the second period. Expected a little bit more of a pushback from the St. Ignatius here in the second frame, but the Titans doing a great job of really not letting their foot off the gas and asserting their dominance on the offensive end here.
Wolfpack looking for an answer, a shot. That one goes off of the collar of the netminder Kamens. Another try, deflected. Eventually comes to the far wing. Sherwood again, looking for Freemuth. Finds him, but it hops off of his skate. St. Ignatius, that is not the line they want to see right now. Cook up any kind of offense. They've already connected for at least 2. Aaron bounce, another try. They score! They needed a bounce, and they got it. And that 3-goal lead is just 2 now. We got ourselves a game.
Yeah, Rudy, that might be the hockey gods evening things up. That's one of the things you're playing in a. Both teams technically like a road game, right? It's neutral ice, right? You're not familiar with the bounces that the puck's going to take off of that end board, and we saw as that puck entered the zone, takes a weird hop. Kamens tries to recover back to the post, but not able to. And Charlie Reed, what great vision and just a hockey IQ to see that the goalie's off his angle, throw it off the back pad, or maybe even Eli Kamens' butt, and the puck finds the back of the net. And finally, some life from the Wolfpack here in the second period.
You simply never know with these two teams. Sometimes it's just a matter of catching a break. That time they do. So after some bad puck luck on their end, they get one. 4-2, just under 7 minutes left in the second. Majerski finds Kulikowski. Another pass, well defended by the Wolfpack. McCauley opts to dump it in, glove down by Lachlan. He'll hold on.
Yeah, and Rudy, if you're the Wolfpack too, right? You're, 25, 26 hours away from putting 7 goals behind Eli Kamens. So you know the confidence is there on the offensive end. The Titans have come out with all types of pace and speed that's made it really difficult to generate anything in the offensive end for the Wolfpack. But, it's for good teams, sometimes it's not always going to go your way through the first, 30 minutes of play, but they finally got that one bounce. See if they can ride that momentum here and get the game tied.
GBS, backhanded try, goes wide. The look from Cesario, nothing behind it. Here comes Tiernan Ryan looking to go between the legs with a nice move, but was tied up. Now it's turned over. Here comes Max Meyer, has some space to work with, loses the puck momentarily, and he gets batted away by number 8, Blake Hoffer. Hoffer, one of those players that when he's not getting it done on the score sheet, that's how he contributes, just breaking up plays, a game buster. That's the kind of player that you need in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's one of those top-line players that you need for the Titans, but on the other side of the puck, that's the 4th or 5th time that we've seen the Wolfpack with a 3-on-2 entering the offensive zone and come up with no shot on a goal. If I'm Spencer Montgomery on the Wolfpack bench, I'm going to go on the drawing board, telling that weak side guy to cut towards the middle, trying to get a good shot off that odd man break and see if they can generate some offense from that standpoint.
Hoffer had it momentarily, dumps it down so his team can get a change. Freemuth stays out. Forecheck pays off, and now he'll get a change.
And Rudy, talk about Hoffer again, just that small play to get that puck into the zone, get some fresh legs for the Titans after defending in their their defensive zone for a little bit.
Offsides, 5.5. Clutching his hand is number 24, Austin Haynes. We hope he's okay, but he's certainly laboring after some contact at the blue line.
Yeah, it looks like Vanchero's trying to chop that puck out of the defensive zone and to keep that puck from entering. And in the process, Austin Haynes might have caught a little collateral damage on the opposite side. He's clutching his wrist a little bit, but he's going to stay in the game and try and play on here.
That's what playoff hockey's all about. A couple of gritty players taking some knocks and staying in the game. You don't see that in a whole lot of sports.
So definitely some ice bags here after this game, Rudy. It's what playoff hockey is about. You're going to get some scrapes, some bruises, and maybe catch a puck in a bad area, but you're going to do whatever you can to stay in the game and help your team win.
Hoffer has it. Gained the line momentarily. Sees the puck off his blade. It's Steinloff. Another dump and chase. He's all by himself as St. Ignatius looks for a change. Waiting for support, won't get it. Freemuth breaks it out cleanly and takes a bump. Davidson walking in, shoots one. That one easily blockered away. pass intended for Tiernan Ryan will go the distance and be called icing. At any other level, that would have been negated, but in high school hockey, that's how you avoid the contact after the whistle.
I'm surprised that they haven't made that abbreviated touch-up icing here in the high school level, as you allude to there, Rudy, of, the first one to that dot, is technically the one that wins the race.
McCauley shoots one, but that one gets blocked. It's Hollab on the foot race. Heavy collision. It was clean. Another try. Ryan has it. Walks in. Quickly gets met. Another try. That one blocked again. Deflected. Won't be icing. Not even close. Francis Dunlay gets the puck right back. Will carry it out slowly. Looking for an option. Has to settle for Hollab. Hollab got just enough so that it wouldn't be icing. Sherwood wide open, but all by himself. Was looking for Hoffer, couldn't find him. Hoffer gets a touch. Was trying to burst through, couldn't. Sokol gets a touch as well. Now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Sokol, though, on the back check. Ever so present. Another look here. And that one intercepted with ease. Hoffer carries. Runs through the neutral zone. Has to dump it deep and asks for a change in the process. It looked like it was going to go through for a second, Wes. I don't know if the cameras picked that one up. But
Rudy, I thought so,
I thought
too.
it was going to go through.
I think we saw that in the earlier game between Loyola Golden Lake Forest, where one of the defensemen was able to split the uprights perfectly and go through all the bars that we see up there on the ceiling. But, something we always talk about here at the high school level as we get down to the last few minutes of this second period. There's no ice cut between the first and the second, right? So this ice gets really choppy. You see some errant passes. You see the puck rolling on edge, and that's because there's so much snow build up down there. It just makes it so much harder to move the puck through the neutral zone here as we see the Wolfpack break the puck out.
Haynes dumps deep. Chinlund there. Decides to take a spin. Had it momentarily. Sokol hoping to carry it out for GBS. Has to settle for Cesario. Again, it's Chinlund. Gets that one taken away. And Sokol couldn't get it into the offensive zone. Puck gets taken away. Chinlund has to check up after delayed offside. Saw Steinloff in enemy territory. Chinlund, though, enters the zone. Centering chance. Steinloff was there, but couldn't have his stick on the ice. It's Stevens gaining the line, walking in. Gets stick check. Good back check there from St. Ignatius. More skirmish. No one able to have possession. A little bit of a late hit. Officials again letting these boys play. Vanderploeg gets it. Has to check up because of the delayed offside, but Vanderploeg has it again. Enters. Nice move. The puck didn't follow. Adding again. A try, save, rebound, gets covered up as Freemuth takes a bump and Ventura taking exception.
Yeah, Rudy, I know the Glenbrook South fans aren't going to be too happy about that, but if you're going to go to the net front like Freemuth did, expect to take a shot, and I think the captain isn't going to be too upset that there's no call there. I think he knows exactly what he's doing when he's trying to get in the grill of Ethan Laughlin in the Ignatius net down there, and you see he's right back into the face-off dot for the Titans.
Freemuth enters, dumps deep, chases. Freemuth on the errant try. Sherwood in front. Almost a deadly turnover. And a nice breakout pass. Sees the puck, find Michael Hollab. Hollab gets it in front to Tiernan Ryan. Hino passes to the point. Another try. Takes a bounce. It's loose. Looking for the rebound. And squeezing his Caymans.
Rudy, I think that's Tiernan Ryan in front. It's hard to see as his numbers are behind it. Yeah, it is. And great tip. Eli Caymans, great reactionary save with 27 parked right in front of them, and the Wolfpack find a little bit of life here towards the end of the second period, trying to cut that lead in half, going to the second intermission, just down 1 goal. A lot easier to manage too, right? Trying to make this a one-shot game, and expect them to bring the house here the last minute and 22 seconds of the second period.
Well, the last minute is certainly where you can turn the tide and kind of set the standard for the third period, so surely they are searching to bring themselves within 1. And for GBS right now, it's kind of survive and advance, right? Just get to the third period, get the ice cut, get a little bit of rest. This is a very light roster GBS team. You look at their roster, not a whole lot of names behind it, so rest at a premium.
Yeah, Rudy, that's a great call, right? I think every player on this GBS team has played at least 26 games here in the SHL, so they're one of those teams that what you see is what you get, right? They're not trying to trick you. They don't really move players in and out of the lineup. They're confident in the players they have on the ice, and I mean, as they should be. That top line generates all types of offense, as we've seen tonight and throughout the season.
Titans win the draw. A little slash knocks the stick off of the hands of Francis Dunlay. Aaron pass goes the distance. It'll be icing. So officially under a minute left here in the middle period, and starting to slow down a little bit. Seems like both teams are just kind of hoping to coast into the intermission.
It's tough playing back-to-back nights. You're playing the same team. You're a little sick of each other at this point, right? You're just under 5 periods of play through, less than 24 hours. So, yeah, I think both teams are trying to get to this second intermission, get some fresh legs, get some Gatorade water, whatever their little mojo is to recruit during that second intermission and come back out here in the third fresh.
A try. No danger behind it, but the rebound might have been a little scarier for the netminder Eli Kamens, who's been very sharp, making 18 of 20 saves in the contest. Certainly a lot busier here in the middle frame. And as we speak about netminders, it looks like there was a scoring update. Looks like Lachlan gets an assist for the second tally. Another try.
Lachlan doing whatever he can to help his team out here. A little breakout pass that springs that last chance, as we saw hit off the boards.
GBS the other way. 30 seconds left in the second period. That shot gets blocked. Tiernan Ryan carries. Gets hit. Loses the puck. Freemuth enters. Shoots one from a sharp angle. That one above the crossbar. Sutsius there. McCauley. Little chip pass to Freemuth. Nearly a bit of a suicide pass there. He could have gotten hit hard. 2-on-1 the other way. Shot. Not a whole lot on it. Might have been blocked. Tiernan Ryan behind the net. 2 seconds left. Steinloff shoots one. And a great save by Kamens, and another try. Won't beat the horn. After 2 periods of play, it's 4-2 Titans.
Yeah, Rudy, finally the pushback that we thought we would see from the Wolfpack there at the end of the period, and Eli Kamens doing everything he can to really stop this Wolfpack offense. As we look down there, Tiernan Ryan's layering just a little bit. If you're the Wolfpack coaching staff, that's not what you want to see. Your top player in a little bit of pain as they head to the locker room here, and the Zamboni comes on to get a fresh sheet of ice for the players.
So after 2 periods of play, these 2 heavyweights fighting and duking it out for a chance to either survive or to advance. When we come back, the third period of action between the St. Ignatius Wolfpack and the Glenbrook South Titans here on the SHL Network. Stick around, folks. We got ourselves a classic. After 2 periods of play, it's GBS ever so close to solidifying a game 3. Down at ice level, it's Wes Anderson with head coach Jimmy Philbin. Take it away, Wes.
Thanks, Rudy. Coach, you found yourself down 1 goal early, but you came with 21 shots in that first period. What was your message to your team to start this game?
Well, our message was to play South hockey. Yesterday we had a bad game, an off game. We didn't play hard. We lost a lot of battles, and today we're a whole different team. Knew they'd come out a lot different. They're playing a great game. We need to finish this third strong.
Talking about this third, 17 minutes away from a win. What do you need to do in this third to come away with the W?
Same thing we've been doing the first 2 periods, but step it up again. Push yourselves. They can be better. So we need to be better and finish this game strong.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the third.
Thank you.
Rudy, back up to you.
Thank you, Wes. As you were surrounded by gold, they're getting ready to get things started here. The third period of action. We've said it so many times, playoff hockey, some of the best in any sport. And tonight, it's been no different. After 2 periods of play, GBS and St. Ignatius, a whole lot of back and forth. And Wes, I don't know about you, but I'm expecting a huge push from this Iggy side here early, especially survive the first 5 minutes of your GBS.
Yeah, Rudy, that's why I'm playing it right down to the right of Eli Kamens down here. I'm expecting the Wolfpack to come with everything they've got. I know that the coaching staff, they don't want to take this to a third game, so they're, like we said earlier, south through the kitchen sink at the Wolfpack, expecting the Wolfpack to bring everything they got here in the last 17 minutes.
Here comes Steinloff right on cue. Beautiful move, gains some space, and he just fans on the shot. First chance for the Wolfpack, hit to the numbers. Officials will let the boys play. That has been a trend all evening. Why stop now? Breakaway here for Stevens. In on Lachlan, shoots one, might have rung off the post. Stevens had a look, but he couldn't beat Lachlan. So 30 seconds in, a whole lot of back and forth. Stevens again, couldn't find anyone. Mulvey collects at the point. Back to Ventura on the far corner. Heavy collision. Nobody wins the puck. Except now it's Stevens trying to cut in. Intercepts. Davidson shoots one. Lachlan denies and jumps all over it. Back and forth action too. Good saves from Lachlan.
Yeah, Rudy, just Lachlan able to find that puck at the last minute. Great position. Like he tracked it a little bit late. There's this tad bit of a rebound, but great awareness by 50 and Maroon to just slide over and eat up that rebound and get his team what seemed like a much-needed whistle in the last 30 seconds.
Lachlan giving his team a chance. Another one blocked, goes wide. Hoffer. Puck leaves the zone, it's Sutsius, Sherwood. Nobody able to touch it, so St. Ignatius will try again. A minute and a half into the period, but with the amount of action, you would think time is flying. Kamens opts to leave it alone. Nice move. And the puck, obviously deflected, goes out of play.
Yeah, Rudy, we can see the South doing a great job of collapsing here in their defensive zone, and they know the Wolfpack are coming, so trying to protect the house as best as they can, and as you see, just deflect shots away from their net when possible.
Ryan and Freemuth meet up. That one takes a hop, and it just goes over the crossbar. Wes, you had a fantastic angle of that. How about that?
Yeah, Rudy, that didn't miss by much. I know you like Kamens might be tapping his post a little thank you.
Sherwood scores short side. Crisis averted on one end and capitalizing on the chance at the other. It's 5-2 Titans.
Rudy, how many times is a great chance in the defensive end that's stymied away or saved by your netminder lead to an offensive chance coming the other way? You could see the emphatic celebration by Eli Kamens as that puck went in. Thankful that he was able to turn away that puck that just missed the crossbar and lead his team on a chance coming the other way and lead to an eventual goal.
How about that shot? Sharp angle snipe. And they preserved that 3-goal lead they had in the second. Monaghan. Backhanded pass, gets turned over. A try, might have hit the stick of the netminder Caymans. Either way, it stays out. It's Sokol trying to get through, and he does, but he loses the puck in the process. Puck turned over, and St. Ignatius reeling desperately, hoping to get something going offensively. Turnover, almost a little bit of danger there. Not exactly a turnover if the other team doesn't take it, but it sure felt like one.
Yeah, Rudy, it feels like the pace, too, has gotten back to what we expected towards the first part of this game. In those first 5 minutes, it seemed like both teams are going to be out of gas as we entered the first intermission. Both teams are playing with a ton of pace, and it feels like that same energy has been brought here to start the third period.
Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Bajerski there disrupting anything in the defensive zone for St. Ignatius. Heavy collision. And the whistle will have to be blown after a nasty collision. Certainly no bad intent behind it. Just one of those hockey plays that unfortunately leads to an unfortunate outcome. And unfortunately, Bajerski gets up.
Yeah, good to see him get back to his feet. It's always a scary scene when, you get hit close to those boards right where it turns. It's just such a vulnerable spot if you're the player who's receiving the hit. And you saw him fall to his feet and was down for a little bit, but stick taps from both benches. Some great sportsmanship, too, by the Wolfpack there, and glad to see Bajerski's back on his feet.
We resume the action here. We'll keep tabs on Bajerski, see if he comes back in, but those head collisions, you certainly expect them to take their time and make sure the youngster's okay. After all, it is just a game. Davidson couldn't get a touch on it. Stevens there, another collision behind the net. Sees the St. Ignatius defenseman fall down. That was Moynihan. Davidson steals it and has to rim it around. Didn't have a whole lot of options there. Try from the point, gets whiffed on. Steinloff gets a touch. Nobody picks up for him. Egan Ryan have not said his name a whole lot this evening. Schunlin couldn't control. Vander Plug. Davidson was trying to get a change. Didn't see the puck coming toward him. And now it's St. Ignatius the other way. Schunlin trying to gain some space. Save. Rebound. That one goes above and out of play. As he looks skyward after the missed opportunity. Goes to the netting.
Yeah, Rudy, I got a great sight line for that too. Ari Rem had a little bit of space upstairs on Eli Caymans, but Caymans able to recover great after the initial save that he made. Just a great push off that left leg to move him to the right here and really force Ari Ram to shoot that puck high, and that leads to the puck going out of play, and the puck comes out of the zone for the Titans.
Cesario carries. Sokol was streaking through. Had he collected, he might have had a partial breakaway. Puck finds him in the end. St. Ignatius reeling, hoping to do what they have done all season long and steal a win. This one's going to cost them a little bit as they're down by 3. Teams leading through 2 periods of action have won 90% of games in the regular season. This is the postseason, but we still think it's of note. Sutsius at the point. Sees the puck escape the zone. McCauley has to pick up his stick, recovers just in time to get it out. Keenan Ryan has to wait for Michael Hollup to check up. Backhanded pass, makes its way through. Now pass to the point. Nobody able to collect the pass, and Sherwood streaking in, wins the foot race. Sherwood on the backhand, trying to find an option. It gets turned over. Sutsius finds Freemuth, walks in, shoots one. That one goes wide to the right of the netminder, Lachlan. Sherwood again. Checks up, spins. Poke check. Tiernan Ryan had a step, almost a miscue, but Lachlan reads it just in time.
Yeah, it looks like Lachlan was having some choice words with the referee. Not really sure what was going on down there in the Wolfpack net. It looks like he was talking to the referee about some, but an alert play by the Titans offense, just throw that on goal, and might have even gotten a bounce there as it came in and on net, and it's a tricky shot to really pick up when you're dealing with that bounce right in front of you, Lachlan, but nonetheless, he's able to get it with the trapper and get a glove on it.
So Lachlan, after a little extra, almost gets bitten for it. We continue. Puck goes out of play. 11:36 left in regulation. For the shot total, 36-25 in favor of the team with the advantage on the board. But arguably, Wes, from the halfway mark to now, it's been kind of even. It's just kind of been bounces and one team capitalizing on chances and the other one not so much.
Yeah, Rudy, and the Wolfpack outshot the Titans there in the second period, 14-12, and we thought that we'd see that same pushback from the Wolfpack here to start the period, but it's really been all Titans once again, with the exception of 1 or 2 good saves by Kamens down to my left here.
Heavy collision, surely you heard it. Trying to get around was Ventura, but he gets knocked down, and St. Ignatius will slow things down behind the net. They try to break out with a little bit of speed. Pucks going everywhere, bouncing around, going off sticks and skates. Eventually they get that dump and chase they were looking for. Collected at the point, a shot. Blocked. A centering chance, still loose in front of the net. Holding the stick behind the play, Cesario tries to split, passes it off. That one goes wide. Sokol at the wing. Backhands it to Cesario. He gets hit but still has possession. Centering chance, and Lachlan might have got a chunk of it with the paddle of his stick. A little more action. Cesario gives the cold shoulder to the Wolfpack defenseman. Monaghan turns it over. That one gets blocked. Lachlan was there, and spinning and dumping it out was number 12, Danny Heidkamp.
Yeah, Rudy, we talked to head coach Jimmy Philbin right before this third period. They want to get back to South hockey. You can see they're just relentless there in the offensive zone and doing a good job, too, of making great line changes right here in the third period. Heavy legs, a lot of games, and what, 8 games in 14 days for this Titans team. So doing a great job here in the third period of getting fresh bodies on the ice, making sure your legs aren't too tired and be able to compete here in the third period.
10 minutes left. Music didn't stop momentarily, but the action resumes, so they'll turn it down. Another try, great save by Kamens. That shot came from Austin Haynes, who entered cleanly. Had a lot of space to work with. Chinlin now sees the puck hop over his blade. Mulvey behind the net. Finds Sherwood. Hoffer has a step. Puck finds him. Hoffer on a partial breakaway. Walking in. Shoots one. 5-hole save by Lachlan. The rebound. That one was denied by Lachlan. Sherwood walks in. Another save by Lachlan. Puck still loose. Spinning and shooting. Another save by Lachlan. Ethan Lachlan locking in here in the third period.
Yeah, Rudy, you wouldn't think that this Titans team was up 3 goals the way they're playing the offensive zone. A ton of great speed coming through the neutral zone, really getting wide shirt, a lot of time and space.
Now here comes a chance for the Wolfpack, but they squander it. Sherwood has to dump it, wants to change. Oh, and it goes off of the helmet of the netminder. Didn't track it well, but again, it's a little bit of a miscue, almost biting him. Not sure if maybe it started to dip a little bit. Wes, you're a former netminder. Sometimes they fool you.
Sometimes they give you the changeup instead of the fastball from half ice there, so sometimes it's hard to track, and you'd be surprised how many times that puck actually can go in from the half line when the puck dips like that in the goaltender.
GBS clears. St. Ignatius on their heels. Big hit. Nobody gets the worst of it. Chalk it up to a tie. That one surely wasn't. Huge contact, and getting the worst of it was Holub. A try from the point. Deflects, and that one goes wide. Meyer spins. Was trying to get some wood on it, but it gets blocked by Sutsius. Sutsius shrugs him off. Tiernan Ryan chasing. McCauley was there. Nice move there by Egan Ryan. High stick gets negated because Iggy touched the puck. And now with some space to work with, a try. They score! Michael Holub gives his team a chance. And hold on a moment. We got ourselves a game.
Rudy, what a great play by number 5 in maroon. Just tips that puck right before he collects it right there in the middle of the circle. And number 5, one of those players on the Wolfpack in this Ignatius team that you don't want to give a lot of time and space to the second leading scorer on this team. Picks his spot and it gets his team back in this game. And I got a great sight line here down the bench, and he's down there on the bench trying to catch his breath, and you know he's going to be back out there shortly to try and get this thing tied.
7:53 in regulation. There's the goal that they needed. The door is still partially cracked open as Hoffer dumps it down. Lachlan couldn't control, so Sherwood at the far point plays it off. They will say it's an icing, and St. Ignatius doesn't really like it. But by the law of the land, that is an icing, although it did hop over the blade of Vanderploeg.
Yeah, Rudy, we've seen that a few times here tonight. The refs on those icings, I guess they're being pretty technical, and then on those penalties, it's kind of the other way around. So I guess just something to keep in mind if you're the coaching staff, as you're making adjustments here as this third period starts to wind down.
Freemuth wins the draw. Sherwood shoots one, and a great save by Lachlan. Hoffer. Big hit delivered to Egan Ryan. Freemuth leaves it for Mulvey, who shoots one from distance. That one wide as well. Now, with a full head of steam is Charlie Reef, but he gets met up by Wyatt Sherwood. Steinloff and Vanderploeg collide. Chalk it up for a win for Vanderploeg. Freemuth now. Beautiful pass finds Freemuth. He's streaking in. Backdoor play to Hoffer. What a great move, but the puck is still loose. They score! That could be the dagger as the 3-goal lead is right back in their hands. It's 6-3.
And Rudy, who else but the captain of this Titans team, Zach Freemuth. And great play off that initial rush to move that puck over. From my vantage point, couldn't tell if Lachlan made a save on it with the right pad or if that hit something in front, but Freeman's there to pick up the loose change there and extend this lead back to 3 for his team. Less than 7 minutes to go here in the third.
A little insurance never hurt anybody, and that time it comes in the hands of none other than Zach Freemuth. Probably one of the easier ones he'll get all season. Ignatius hoping desperately that they can get something going here, something of miraculous proportions. Buck didn't find Sokol. Cesario picks up his blade. Collision at the wing. Nobody comes away with possession cleanly before Adam Sokol does. Cesario with a nice move. Trying to do it in. He's offside. We'll get a whistle. And here come the fisticuffs as Monaghan took exception to a little extra, but that could possibly be the frustration peeking through for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Rudy, we alluded to a little bit towards the end of the second period, right? There's these teams, the second game they've played in as many days, and they're getting a little bit too familiar with one another, and especially when you're down 3 goals with less than 7 to go here in the third. The Wolfpack a little frustrated, a little upset that they weren't able to come out with the same output and the same outlook that they had yesterday.
Lachlan was checking his stick and didn't see the puck coming in his direction. Fortunately for him, it went wide. Sherwood shoots one. Hoffer again. Doesn't make its way through. Nice save there by Lachlan off the chance from Freemuth. As Lachlan stands his ground. He's had a really strong performance. Don't let those 6 goals fool you.
Yeah, Rudy, honestly, it could be closer to 10 here if he doesn't stand on his head there in the first period. And I love that a little abbreviated double pad stack there by Lachlan. As he's making his way over to that left side, he realized that top of the net was open there, and he kind of flares out that left leg, the combo to the glove as well to keep that puck from going in.
Sherwood at center ice opts for the dump in. Just a tick above 5.5 minutes left in regulation. As it stands, there will be a game 3. GBS surviving and showing their stripes in a game that has been back and forth, but when GBS has dominated, they've certainly shown how dangerous they are. Tiernan Ryan cuts in, hoping to give his team a chance. Not a whole lot behind that one. And you know, how often do we say, Wes, Tiernan Ryan has not really been much of a factor tonight, and very rarely is that the case for the player of this caliber.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's crazy to say. He's got 2 assists on the night, and every time he gets hit or after the whistle, it seems like he's laboring just a little bit. And this Titans team has done a great job of keeping him to the outside and really stymie his chances that he's had on the offensive end. They're only really been able to set up Michael Hobb the 2 times here tonight, and one of the times is really Hollab making all the work, more or less. Tiernan Ryan just picking up that assist because he touched the puck last in the Wolfpack sweater. So something to keep in mind if this game does go to the third game, the third decisive game, that there's going to need to be an adjustment from the Wolfpack side to free up some time and space for 27 in maroon.
Gut check time for St. Ignatius. That try goes well above the cage. Davidson gets hit, but mission accomplished. They're able to clear. Spinning is Charlie Reef. As we said earlier, he's one of the all-stars of this St. Ignatius team. Chinlin carries into GBS territory. Backhanded try, properly played by the netminder. Glove save that time. Puck is still loose. Backhanded try by Steinloff is denied by Kamens. Puck goes out of play. We get a whistle, and now we're starting to see the netminder, Eli Kamens, with a couple of great saves here late in the game.
Yeah, really glad I stayed down here on this side, even though the majority of the action has really been in front of Laughlin's net. And Eli Kamens, when called upon, has been pretty sharp and just doing a great job of securing the bottom part of that ice, really giving this Wolfpack team nothing to shoot at. And it looks like the Wolfpack pulled their goalie here early, trying to generate some offense from the back end. And you can see, even though, or maybe not, there we go, Laughlin's back in the net, might have had some difficulties with the stick, as you alluded to earlier. I thought it might be a little too early to pull the goal, even though I keep contradicting myself there, Rudy. Laughlin's back out there at the hash marks. I don't know if Spencer Montgomery is completely sure what to do there, but I like the aggressiveness out of the Wolfpack coaching staff to try and get that 6th attacker here on early.
It is the postseason. This is where you start to take chances. Every game's so important, every shift equally so. As on his way back, Laughlin not too happy, shrugging his shoulders and turning his head, and almost another miscue there, as could be more of that frustration boiling over. Hoffer spins and gets it to Freemuth. Under 4 minutes left in regulation. Puck stripped away. Aaron pass gets collected by Chinlin. He has a step, walks in, trying to go back door, gets a chance, and that one is blocked by Sutsius. McCauley killing some time, finds Sutsius in the near corner. Lazily walks up the ice and is very happy to kill a little bit more time off the clock. St. Ignatius surely on their heels now. Another miscue behind the net. Tiernan Ryan didn't pick up the puck. They will say that's not icing. Vander Plug gets the pass off cleanly, but it is stripped away that time. Puck finally leaves the zone, delayed offside. Having to wait for the Wolfpack before coming back into the zone. Another try for St. Ignatius. They walk in. That shot wide from Michael Hollab. And now streaking in a 2-on-1. It's Davidson. He finds Stevens, but it goes 5-0 on him. And the 2-on-1 chance is squandered away. Hit there. Davidson gets possession back. Vander Plug walks in, has it. Centering chance. Ventura was there. Couldn't get any wood on it. Now it's Tiernan Ryan trying to burst through. Not enough on it. Jerami shoots one. Nearly fools the netminder, but it goes wide. And now officially it's out of play. And it looks like it could be too many men after Lachlan hesitated, and refs are going to talk it over, Wes.
Yeah, Rudy, that's one of those where, you know, I've seen it called before. Technically, the goalie has to be all the way off the ice before that sixth attacker could come on, but from my vantage point, it looked like Lachlan had 1 foot inside the boards before whoever it was in the Wolfpack jumped over, but regardless of how we feel about it, it looks like the refs are going to call it, and Wolfpack find themselves down a man here the last 2 minutes of the game.
One of those backbreaker penalties, not that they really had a whole lot of momentum, but some salt on the wound for St. Ignatius, who are accepting their fate, that there will be a third and decisive game between these two teams. So with 2:10, now they're going to think about it a little bit more, and a timeout will be called. And it looks like the officials are actually going to take away the penalty, Wes. So penalty comes off the board. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey. I haven't seen that a lot.
Rudy, yeah, it reminds me of football, if anything. I'm pretty sure, this might date me a little bit. I'm pretty sure once the penalty goes back on the scoreboard, you can't take it off, right? There's really no review here in the high school level, so not really sure what caused the refs to change their mind, but you can see Spencer Montgomery, the head coach of the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, on the drawing board right now, queuing up a play for his team to try and find some type of offense here in the Titans defensive zone as we get down to the last 2 minutes of this game.
So a reminder for those at home, Game 3 not officially scheduled, so these two teams will be in a little bit of a limbo as they await when and where the decisive game will take place.
Yeah, Rudy, I think that game's got to happen almost as soon as possible, right? Both these teams are not only competing in the SHL, but have state aspirations. I know the state tournament starts relatively soon for these teams, if not, already sometime this week. So I have to think that game's coming pretty soon down the pipeline if the GBS Titans are able to hold on to this win in the last 2 minutes.
The story of the game, as it's been in pretty much most of them for GBS, was that top line. Freemuth, Sherwood, and Hoffer have combined for oh so many. They've been the difference. And with officially 2 minutes left, they will pull the goalie and hope he can come off cleanly this time. A long pass almost finds Hoffer, and a turnover, spinning and shooting. It'll go wide. No icing, I apologize. Steinloff leaves it, and now they come in. Here comes Hollab. Pass. Not on target. Sherwood will try to tie him up. Tiernan Ryan looking for the centering chance, and Kamens to the rescue will squeeze with 1:37 left.
Yeah, Rudy, I think that's going to be the MO for the Wolfpack here as this game winds down. Just try and get traffic and chaos in front of Wyatt Sherwood and pick up some loose change in front, try and put the puck past him.
GBS wins the draw. Net is empty, 6-on-5. Hoffer trying to ice it. Steinloff there, almost turns it over. And it takes a hop, and it'll go the distance. No icing after it was touched up at center ice by number 24, Austin Hames. Ryan has it, spins, passes. Centering chance, was looking for Hollab. A rifle from the point. That one doesn't make its way through. Another try from Steinloff gets blocked. And now here comes Hoffer. Quickly met and denied by Chinlin, who dumps it in. And now a try from downtown gets gloved down. Chinlin officially under a minute left in regulation. Hoffer tries to get a touch, can't. Hollab not able to do much there. Another try. GBS will clear. And it'll be icing with 41.9.
Yeah, Rudy, typically you don't like giving up that icing call here if you're the defensive team that's trying to protect the lead, but with 3 goals or 3-goal lead here with less than a minute to go, I think the coaching staff or the Titans are going to be okay with that, right? Just get some fresh bodies out there and try and wind this clock down.
Steinloff shoots one, and an easy stop there for Kamens as they get ever so much closer to forcing that game 3. When your back is against the wall, you certainly want a big game from your stars, and they got that today. These Titans.
Got a big game too from their netminder, right? Didn't have quite the load that Ethan Lachlan had in the Wolfpack net, but still able to make some timely saves. It's a quick three saves here in the last 15 seconds. Add on to that save total, and he had a strong game and was good when he was called upon, and he's helping his team here punch a ticket to that 3rd game against this Wolfpack.
33 saves, 3 goals against. There were 33 seconds on the clock. Another save made. That'll be 34. Another try. They score. More of a formality. It will count. 4-6. And St. Ignatius quickly wanting to get back to center ice. If there's time on the clock, they think they have a chance. They whittle it down to 2.
Yeah, Rudy, I think I was Ignatius. I had a little bit more hope if it's just a 1-goal game, but trying to get 2 in less than 30 seconds is going to get a tough task. But we know they have the firepower to it, so maybe some flares are in the last 30 seconds of the game.
They're closing in, eager to get in. They dump it down, no icing. Hit up high. They'll clear, and that'll be an icing with 15 seconds left in regulation.
Yeah, Rudy, I just talked about you don't want to give up defensive zone faceoffs to a team that's really trying to tilt the ice here, even though there are 15 seconds left. Wolfpack could draw something up quick off the faceoff, and then only take 2-3 seconds off the clock, and they were able to score quickly off the faceoff. So just something to keep in mind here.
In the previous game, there was an instance where 2 goals were scored merely seconds apart. St. Ignatius hoping to rekindle some of that magic, but Sherwood will clear. Shinlin carries, and he gets stripped away. Here comes Sherwood. This will ice it. He scores into the empty net. And with 6.5 seconds left, it's 7-4.
Yeah, really, I know there's the netting that covers the viewer section over there, but that's a hat trick for 94 in gold, and it's going to wind down the clock.
And that will do it here at American Heartland Ice Arena. GBS forces a game 3. And you will see these 2 teams duke it out in the decisive 3rd game. Nothing better than playoff hockey, and nothing better than sudden death. Winner take all. Game 3 action. Stick around, folks. We will have Wes Anderson with a player. But in the meantime, we'll quickly just give a synopsis on how tonight went, despite a very valiant effort from Ethan Lachlan. It really was the stars from GBS getting it done. And they've been really, really strong all season long. So we will turn things down to ice level. Joined with Wes Anderson, it's Zach Freemuth.
Zach, you guys lost yesterday, back against the wall tonight. You're the captain. What was the message to your team before this game?
Yeah, the message was win your shift. Don't focus on the game. Don't worry about the 2 wins that we have in front of us, but just win your shifts. Go from there. Give your heart out for every single shift, because those seniors, we don't have all that time left. So just giving it everything you got every single shift.
Now let's pivot to the next game, right? You guys lost the first one. You're able to put up 7 goals here tonight. What are you expecting coming into this 3rd game?
Yeah, we just want to carry that momentum forward. I mean, that's a great team. You got to give them credit. They're a high-flying, a lot of speed. It's a great series. So we expect them to bring it in game 3. But we gotta set the tone right from the start. It's in our home barn, so hoping for a big crowd, and we'll feed off of that and get ready for game 3.
All right, good luck in the 3rd game, Zach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now quickly, the hat trick hero Wyatt Sherwood as he hops off the ice. So we will hop off the air on behalf of our fantastic crew. A big thank you to all of you at home for tuning in. The final score here at American Heartland goes in favor of the Titans. So there will be a Game 3, and there will be another game after this. So stick around, folks. We got ourselves another dandy here at Heartland Ice Arena. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in Game 3.